Hey guys, how's it going? Got another cool unbox video for you today. So, what's in this box is really interesting. We've got one item in here that is original, that's very old and very rare. And we've also got another horn in here that is a knockoff of something. So, that'll be interesting to check out too. So anyway, let's get this popped open. I come across this not too long ago. A guy contacted me and he was wanting to trade, or offered to trade me a horn for these. So he was looking for a 3-chime Leslie. I had one available that I was willing to trade, so that's what we did. So anyway, I will go ahead and show you this one since it's the first and it's together. Now, you might already be able to see what's going on here. We've got a P2 on a gull-wing manifold, but this, let me make sure, yep, this is an old cast P0 and a P1. So, P0 bell, pretty cool. You don't see those too often. I always get lucky finding these P0s. This is going to be the 4th one that I've had, but they're very hard to find. So anyway, both double Nathan back caps, old cast manifold with the pat pinning on it. So anyway, pretty cool find. So this is what a P0 bell is. This is the longest of the P series horn bells. You don't see them too often. Usually you just see 1 through 5. There's also a 4A, which is another really rare bell. You don't see the 4As too often, but the P0 by far is the rarest. So I'm gonna set that over here and let's see what else is in the box. All right, so we've got individual boxes here. Boxes and boxes. Down here, pop these dudes over. So the horn that's in here, that should be in here, this is something I've really wanted to get my hands on for a while. They're interesting. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. All right, so here are 2 of the 3 bells. So, bell number 1. It looks like a K horn, doesn't it? Bell number 2, hardware, packing. Pop this one open. And here is the last bell. Longest. Looks like a number 1, but it's actually not. So here. And I guess this is just a manifold, I'm guessing. So, yep. This is a USA train horns 3-chime. Or they call it an RC3. So, with this horn, it is a knockoff of a K3, Nathan Airchime horn. The back caps are a little different, as you can see. They've got actually the name, Made in USA, usatrainhorns.com. It's got their phone number on it. Back caps look a little different, they're cast differently. And something that's interesting is usually this would be like a number 1. This is a number 5. So number 1 is going to be their smallest. Number 5 is going to be, I guess, their longest. Or I think they have like a K6 also, so maybe there's a number 6 bell. But anyway, so we got a number 5, we've got a number 4, which is going to be this, and then this is marked a number 2. With this horn, which is another interesting thing, I guess to get away from any kind of patent infringement with Nathan, I'm pretty sure they use just a single piece diaphragm. No gasket in the foot. They have the gasket on the manifolds. Also, I do know just from previous things I've heard, the spacing on the bell feet is different than a regular Nathan Airchime. So this will not mount up to a Nathan manifold, and a Nathan bell will not mount up to their manifold. There's some other subtle differences, but I mean, they're very similar. But anyway, really cool. So never heard one of these in person, only seen them online. So that'll be interesting to hear. So anyway, I'll get this put together and we'll check it out. All right, guys, so here's what it looks like together. Like I said, this is called an RC3, I believe. Yeah, RC3. So kind of almost has a look to like a J3 snowplow horn, just the way it's set up, but it's far from that. So anyway, really cool though. I'm excited to have this because I've really been wanting to test one of these compared to like a real K3 LA. So I think that's the horn this is trying to mimic. So anyway, really interesting. I was noticing another difference. I was talking about things that are different about this versus the Nathan is it doesn't look like it has a diffuser ring or it has some kind of different diffuser ring because there's no diffuser ring bolts. So kind of like how the old J3 bells were. But anyway, really interesting. So this is the RC3. Can't wait to hear it. And of course, I got the P01 P3 and they're in matching colors. So anyway, I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.